Yes, we can see.
Thank you. Hello and good morning. Good morning. So, అంటే ఈరోజు చాలా మంది చూస్తున్నాను ఇక్కడ. Yeah. So, last week మనము sales document structures వరకు చూసామండి. So, how the sales documents in SAP has been structured, like a header, item, and schedule lines, and how the header data will be controlled, and how the item data will be controlled, and how the schedule line data will be controlled. That we have discussed last session, right? So, మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయండి? So, before we start with the new topic today, ఎవరైనా పర్లేదు. సో, ఎనీ డౌట్స్? ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి, పర్లేదు. Okay, so yeah, fine. So today the topic which we are going to discuss here is special sales orders. Special sales orders. Okay, there are two kinds of special sales orders in SAP. So that is, one is cash sales, which will be used with the sales document type CS or BV. Either we can use BV or we can use CS. CS basically it is a language of English language, and BV is a German language. Whether we can use CS or BV. How we have the sales document type for the inquiry IN. The same way we have the sales document type QT for quotation, the sales document type OR for order. The same way for cash sales order, the sales document type which we can use here is CS or BV. Both are same. We can use either CS or BV. It behave the same way. CS is in English language, BV is in German language. Okay. Then another special sales order is rush order. Okay. So the sales document type which you use for rush order is RO. Okay. So first we'll discuss about the cash sales. Then we'll discuss about the rush order. Any idea what is rush order? Any one of you? What do you mean by rush order? By seeing the name, we can say, right? Like, what is the meaning of rush order? Any guesses on this? Any one of you?
Immediate order.
Exactly. Urgent order, immediate order. Okay. So then what is cash sales? What do you mean by cash sales? So name itself says that, right? Like what is the cash?
Customer pays the cash, like.
So cash is so. What does that mean? Cash. That means like there is no credit.
Immediately,
Yeah.
immediately they will pay it.
Immediately, yeah, exactly. The moment once the customer places the order, okay, so the same time he'll pay the cash also, right? So whatever the sales order which were created before, like we created the last scenario, right? Entire OTC cycle we have created, right? That is credit sales. That means customer will place the order. Okay, company will deliver the goods. He'll pay later, after some time, like he'll be having some credit limit. Okay, credit period, in that period only. During that period or before that period, like he'll pay that whatever the invoice amount he has, right? Okay, so now, so the cash sales, customer will pay the moment once he places the order. Customer will place customer will pay the amount immediately. Okay, so that is cash sales. So during the cash sales, customer places the order and pays immediately. So company will make the delivery immediately. That is another important thing we need to remember here. So always companies will give the preference to the cash customers only. Okay, so company will make the delivery immediately. Earlier, when you are getting the credit sales, okay, whatever the sales we have created, sales order we created, we used to create the order manually. Then we need to create the delivery by getting into EL01 transaction. We used to create the delivery. But here, so in the cash sales, the moment once we say the cash sales order, automatically delivery will be created. That means immediate delivery will happen. Okay, so I should have one PPT. Let me open that. Cash sales. That's fine. I'll share that. Okay, so in the cash sales order, customer will place the order. Okay, so he pays immediately. He pays the amount, and company will make the delivery immediately. Okay, so the moment once we save the sales order, Okay, so delivery will be created automatically by the system. So only thing is what we need to do is we need to do the picking and PG. Okay, so that has to be done manually. In other way, other scenario, what we have created before in this normal sales order, we are getting the order manually, then we are getting the delivery immediately. We are getting the delivery manually, and then only we are going to create the billing document. Okay, but in cash sales in SAP, the moment once the customer they place the order, delivery will be created automatically. That is the first observation we need to do. Another observation is, okay, I'll write here. So delivery will be created. Delivery will be created immediately. Right? So then second step is, so when we create the cash sales order, okay, the moment once you save the cash sales order, delivery will be created automatically. At the same time, cash sales invoice will be issued to the customer. Okay, this cash sales invoice will be issued to the customer. Okay, but because of this cash sales invoice, no accounting document will be generated. No accounting document. Accounting document will be generated for the customer account and revenue accounts only when you save the billing document, original billing document. But in cash sales, okay, though we get the cash sales invoice, it will be used only for information purpose. Okay, information purpose only. Because of this cash sales invoice, no accounting document will be generated. It will be used only information purpose. That we need to remember. So definitely they'll ask this question. What is the importance of cash sales invoice? It's just acknowledgement. It's a receipt saying that we have received the cash from the customer. Because of this, no accounting document will be generated. Accounting documents will be generated only when we save the billing document, original billing document. Okay, that we need to remember. Okay, so delivery will be created automatically. That is the first observation. Then second one is cash sales invoice will be generated. Okay, in the sales order itself, we can say cash sales order itself, we can see that there is a cash sales invoice has been issued to the customer. Okay. Okay, first we'll create the order. Okay, so order with the CS or BV. Okay, so delivery. Okay, if you see here, delivery. The document type which you use for the delivery is BV. Normal sales order, it is LF, right? Here it is BV. Okay, delivery will be created automatically. Creates automatically. Okay, so here in cash sales order, okay, so we'll see cash sales invoice. Right? First, we'll create the cash sales order in VA01. This is a process flow I'm just talking about. We'll go to VA01. We'll enter the cash sales document type CS or BV. So the moment once you save the cash sales order, cash sales invoice will be generated and delivery also will be created automatically with the document type BV. Then we need to do the picking and PGA. Picking and PGA. Okay, so in VL0 to N transaction, just get into VL0 to N. Okay, then so picking and PJ we have to do it manually. Okay, then so billing document, we need to create the billing document. Billing document. What is the billing document type which we have created before? IN is the inquiry sales document type. QT is the sales document type for the quotation. OR is the sales document type for the order. LF is the delivery document type. So what is the billing document type which we have created? Do you remember that? Billing document type. Chala important. So what is the billing document type which you have created before? LF is billing delivery document type. Delivery document type. So billing document type is? Ivanni basics and chala gurtupeట్టుకోవాలి. Chala important.
F2.
F2, exactly, F2. So normal billing document type is F2, but here for cash sales, the billing document type is BV. Right? BV is the billing document type. So here the another observation what we need to here is, okay, billing document, okay, will be created with reference to cash sales order here. Okay, cash sales order. Okay, it's cash sales order. So normally we'll create the billing document with reference to delivery. So we used to call it as a delivery related billing. But here in the cash sales process, billing document will be created with reference to cash sales order. Okay, so it will be called as a order related billing. Okay, order related billing. Okay, so just try to understand the process here. Okay, first the concept of the cash sales is when the customer pays the cash to the company, they'll create the delivery immediately. Okay, so if you're coming to SAP, the moment once you save the cash sales order with the sales document type CSRBV, okay, so then delivery will be created automatically. At the same time, cash sales invoice also will be generated. Cash sales invoice will be used only for the information purpose. It will not, because of this, no accounting document will be generated. Okay, then we'll do the picking and packing. Then we'll create the billing document with reference to cash sales order. Okay, the document type which you use for the billing document is BV. Okay, so accounting documents will be generated only when you save the billing document. So this billing document, original billing document. Okay, accounting documents will be updated when you're creating the billing document. Okay, so what are the accounting documents will be generated when you save the billing document? I think we have discussed this. When you do the PCI, we discussed that, like, cost of goods sold account will be debited and inventory account will be credited. But when you save the billing document, what are the accounting documents will be generated? That is, customer account will be debited and revenue account will be created, right? That we discussed. But in the cash sales, okay, when you save the cash sales billing document, so here there will be different accounting entry. That is, customer account will be debited. Sorry, so not customer, sorry. Cash account will be debited. Okay, so to revenue account. If you are accounting student, like, you might be knowing this. Okay, so revenue account. So this is the accounting entry when you save the cash sales order. Okay, when you're creating the credit sales, that is, customer account will be debited and revenue account will be credited. But when if it is cash sales order, then we'll be creating the accounting documents will be generated with the cash account as well as revenue. It's a like FI related. Just giving you information. It's very important to remember also. Okay, so this is the process. Okay, this is a process for the cash sales. But tell me, like, what is the difference between normal order and cash sales order? So we have created the normal order, right? Did you find any differences here? We created the normal order, delivery, billing, right? So in last session, if you remember, so I just wanted to know the difference between that one and this one. Difference unda ledandi? Able to see any differences between the normal order and cash sales order?
Here the amount is credited immediately.
Yeah, amount. So we cannot say amount is credited. So customer is paying the cash immediately. That is the right word we can use. And okay.
Yes.
Okay. So next, that is the one thing. Yeah, that is a conceptual ways. Yes, that is very good. And yes. And what is the next difference we can see? Normal order, customer is not paying the cash immediately, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what are the other differences? What is the other differences we can see here? There, I can see at least 6 to 7 differences here.
నార్మల్ ఆర్డర్ యాక్చువల్ గా మనము ఇన్ పర్సన్ లేకపోయినా కూడా అట్లా చేయొచ్చు కదా సార్, మామూలుగా ఫోన్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్.
ఇదేనా ఇది కూడా రెగ్యులర్ ఆర్డర్ కాకపోతే కస్టమర్ విల్ బి పేయింగ్ త్రూ లైక్ క్యాష్. అంటే సో నాట్ ఓన్లీ క్యాష్ అండి, హార్డ్ క్యాష్ అని కాదు. సో హీల్ పే ఇమిడియట్లీ అన్నమాట. దట్ మీన్స్ లైక్ వీఆర్ పేయింగ్ ఇమిడియట్లీ. ఇట్ కెన్ బి త్రూ కార్డ్, డెబిట్ కార్డ్, ఆర్ లైక్ వీఆర్ పేయింగ్ అవర్ మనీ. దట్స్ ఇట్. నాట్ ఓన్లీ క్యాష్ అన్నమాట. అంటే హార్డ్ క్యాష్ అని కాదండి ఇక్కడ. సో మామూలుగా పెద్ద కంపెనీ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, సో వీల్ ప్లేస్ ద ఆర్డర్, వీల్ పే లేటర్. అంటే తర్వాత ఒక 30 days టైం ఉంటుంది నాకు. సో నా క్రెడిట్ లిమిట్, క్రెడిట్ సో డ్యూరేషన్, సో ఆ డ్యూరేషన్ లో ఎప్పుడైనా పే చేసుకుంటాం అనమాట. అలా కాకుండా సో కస్టమర్స్ ఏం చేస్తారంటే, సో ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా థెల్ పే ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ. సో బిగ్ కంపెనీస్ లైక్ ఇఫ్ దే ఆర్ గివింగ్ సమ్ బెనిఫిట్, థెల్ పే ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ, థెల్ గెట్ దోస్ బెనిఫిట్స్ అనమాట. ఓకే, సో ఇంకా ఏం డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి? చాలా ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ డిఫరెన్సెస్. మీరు ఈ స్క్రీన్ చూస్తుంటేనే మీకు అర్థం అవుతుంది అనమాట.
Delivery here, delivery is created immediately. Like once the payment is done, the delivery will be created.
Exactly.
There,
Yeah. So that is a very good difference, Andy. Okay, so what are the other differences? There are many
accounting information also will be like updated immediately because the payment is done.
అది కరెక్ట్ కాదండి. అకౌంటింగ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనకూడదు. ఇక్కడ మీరు క్యాషియల్స్ ఇన్వాయిస్ విల్ బి జనరేటెడ్ ఇమిడియట్లీ అని చెప్పాలి.
Yeah.
So because of the cashiers invoice, no accounting document will be generated. మీరు ఆ స్టేట్మెంట్ యూజ్ చేస్తే అది రాంగ్ అన్నమాట. Accounting increase will not be updated immediately. So accounting increase will be updated only when you save the billing document.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a one difference. Yeah, very good, Andy. At least you reached that point. Yeah. So what are the other differences?
Here picking and PGI is done manually and
So there also we are doing manually. That is not
manual.
difference.
Yeah.
So what are the difference? మీరు ఏం చెప్పారంటే ఇంతవరకు కస్టమర్ pays cash immediately there. So yeah, is here. So there we are not paying. That is good. Then delivery will be created automatically. So there we are creating manually. Then cashiers invoice will be generated automatically here. There is no cashiers in the regular order. So what are the other differences? There are many. If you see this screen itself, like the process flow, you can talk at least 4 differences here. 3-4 differences again. So మీరు ఇంతవరకు ఏం చెప్పారంటే యాజ్ ఎ లేమన్ గా చెప్పారండి. సో థింక్ యాజ్ ఎ టెక్నికల్ ఆర్ ఫంక్షనల్ కన్సల్టెంట్. సో ఇంతవరకు మీరు చెప్పినవి కరెక్ట్, 100% కరెక్ట్. కానీ మీరు ఏం చెప్పారు యాజ్ ఎ లేమన్ గా ఎవరైనా మనకి క్యాషియల్ కాన్సెప్ట్ కానీ నార్మల్ ఆర్డర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ కానీ ఎవరికైనా తెలిస్తే వాళ్ళకి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తే వాళ్ళు ఈజీగా ఆ డిఫరెన్సెస్ ఎవరైనా చెప్పగలుగుతారు అనమాట. యాజ్ SAP కన్సల్టెంట్ యూ నీడ్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ దట్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిఫరెన్సెస్ యూ కెన్ సీ యాజ్ ఎ టెక్నికల్ కన్సల్టెంట్ ఆర్ ఫంక్షనల్ కన్సల్టెంట్ ఆర్ SAP కన్సల్టెంట్ ఐ కెన్ సే. మనం అదే విధంగా మాట్లాడాలన్నమాట. సో ఎప్పుడైనా సరే ఫస్ట్ ఎప్పుడైనా సరే డిఫరెన్సెస్ అడిగితే వీ హావ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ది కాన్సెప్ట్. దట్ ఈస్ వెల్ అండ్ గుడ్. బట్ యాజ్ ఇఫ్ యూ కమింగ్ టు SAP, వాట్ ఆర్ ది డిఫరెన్సెస్ యూ కెన్ సీ? చూడండి, సేల్స్ డాక్యుమెంట్ టైప్, దట్ ఈస్ వన్ డిఫరెన్స్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద సేల్స్ డాక్యుమెంట్ టైప్ విచ్ యూ యూజ్ హియర్? What is the sales document type? Yes.
CSRD.
Exactly. What is the sales document type which you use for normal order?
VA1. Sorry, I forgot.
అది ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్.
War. Sorry, war.
Yeah. So ఇవి అంటే చాలా పెయిన్ఫుల్ అంటే డిఫరెన్స్ చాలా అంటే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ కోడ్ కు మన సేల్స్ డాక్యుమెంట్ టైప్ కు డిఫరెన్స్ తెలుసుకోవాలి.
Yeah, right. War.
Okay, that is one difference, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so then what is the other difference?
Here the billing document type is BV and there it's F2.
Very good. Excellent. Super. So what is the next one?
Here cash account is debited, there the customer account is debited.
Very good. Excellent. 100%. Yes. Then what else? Last one. Delivery document type andi.
Yeah, delivery
Yeah.
document type there, that is LF, and here BV.
BV.
BV,
Excellent.
yes.
So these are the differences you can say. But when you're coming to the settings, then we'll see more differences also. But here, by seeing this screen, so we can talk about these differences. Okay. So there is a difference between normal order and cash sales. Now we'll see how these cash sales will work in SAP. So we'll see practically how the delivery will be created automatically, how the cash sales will be generated automatically, how the how we will do billing document, how we will create the billing document. Then why system is creating, how the system is creating the delivery automatically, how the system will understand that. Okay, so the moment once we save the cash sales order, delivery has to be created. So cash sales invoice has to be generated. How the system will understand that for cash sales, the billing document has to be created with reference to order. We have to give, we have to give the instruction to the system or application to act such a way that whenever customer is paying the cash, how the system will understand. Okay, so customer, whenever the customer creates the cash sales order, delivery has to be created immediately. That we need to understand. Okay, so let me get into SAP now. So I'll go to VA01 to create the cash sales order. Sales document type which you use for the cash sales order is CS or BV. You can use any of these two. Okay. Enter sales organization TG01, P1, T1. Okay, so I think this is our sales area. Okay, CS is not assigned, not defined under the sales area. If I enter war, for war it is assigned, I think. Let me check. I think so. If you remember, when you're for the very first time we are getting the sales order, right? Like we did this certain assignments. Okay, let me do that assignment. We discussed this, like why you are getting this error. If you see our old videos, right? Sorry. Sales error is not assigned to our sales document type. That's what I did it now. So if you see the error message, right? So then we can understand that. Okay, so now I'm going to create the cash sales order. So sales document type which I use for the cash sales is CS. As usual, like we'll enter the customer number, purchase order number. You can enter purchase order, any purchase order number. Like you can see today's date, 2nd of or 4th of February. Yeah. 4th of February. Enter the material. So I'm placing the order for 1 quantity. So customer is requesting, by default it is coming as on Monday, right? So I'll make it as today. For cash sales, always it has to be done immediately, right? So okay, so let me check the schedule lines also. I want this material to be delivered immediately. So we should have it in today's date itself. Otherwise, delivery will not be created today automatically. Okay, so my cash sales, right? So I'm creating the cash sales order. I have entered as usual like customer number, material number. Okay, and observations, what we can see here is, okay, so if you see the item category BVN. Okay, so what is the item category which we saw for normal order? It was TAN, right? So here it is BVN. Okay, and the schedule line category, it is schedule line, regular schedule line category, which is CP. Okay, we have the item category BVN. Both are like, so okay, so just remember that. If you see the shipping tab, okay, so planned is TG01 and shipping point is 1000 is coming again. Why it is coming 1000? We should not get 1000, right? We should get our shipping point TG01. Let me check why it is coming. Okay, so if you remember, so how the shipping point will be determined? Shipping point will be determined based on the shipping conditions, loading group, and delivering plan. Okay, for this customer, when I'm creating the cash sales, okay, so this says shipping point is getting determined 1000, which is not correct. So let me check in Vivo V8. We have shipping conditions field. I told you to do some R&D on this. Okay, if I see here, our shipping condition should be 01, but here it is 10. So that is the reason we are getting the different shipping point. So I'm just making it a 01. So you'll not get this issue again. But I told you to find it out, like, why, what is the reason to have the shipping conditions at the sales document type level. Okay, so just do some R&D in this. It has very good functionality. Okay, so now let me create the sales order now. Cash sales order. Okay, so I'll go to cash. Double click on the material. If you check the schedule lines, I want to have this material to be delivered today itself. Okay, I'm confirming the date today itself. Okay, the item category is BVL and schedule line category is CP. Okay, if you see the conditions, I'll enter the price also manually. Okay, so if you go to shipping, my planned and shipping point is coming correctly now. Okay, so now we'll check the incompletion log before we save any sales document. So my document is complete. Okay, so what is the expected behavior? The moment once you save the order, what is the expected behavior? That's what we discussed, right? So the moment once you save the sales order, what will happen? What will happen? The moment once you save the cash sales order, delivery should create it automatically, and cash sales invoice also need to be generated, right? So let me save the cash sales order. Okay, so now see here, delivery. So 8001892 has been created. It was not done, like, it was not creating the delivery before, right? When you're creating the normal order. So only for cash sales. So this order is getting, the delivery is getting created automatically, right? So only thing is we need to do the picking and PGA. The next step, what we need to do is we need to do the picking and PGA. And another observation, what we need to see here is cash sales invoice. We need to check whether the cash sales invoice is generated or not. Okay, let's check. I'll go to change mode of cash sales order. If you see here, issue output. Okay, see cash sales invoice. So these are just acknowledgement. It's just a printout or email. Okay, so we are sending the invoice copy, cash sales invoice copy to the customers through output. It can be like through email, through printout, whatever medium you use, right? We are sending it. If you want to see how it looks like, also we can see. Like if you go to print preview, okay, you can see that how the cash sales invoice looks like. Normally, if you have printer, like it will be connected, but it is not getting issued as we don't have the printer connection. Print preview also not displaying. I'll check it out. It should display print preview. Okay, I'll see. Normally, print preview need to be displayed automatically. Let me check. Just adding it manually, but basically in production, right? It will be done automatically. Created. Let us check now. It is not coming. It went on error. Some runtime error is coming, but that should be fine. So that is not the priority one. So, but the error here is, sorry, we need to check whether the output is getting delivered or not. Okay, or issued or not. Okay, that is the main thing. Okay, so that is the next second observation. Now what we need to do is we need to do the picking and PJ. Go to where0real. I'll go here. I'll go to picking. So you all know, right? So the moment once we do the PJ, the stock. Okay, so if we go and check the stock also, if I go to MMPV, sorry, MMBE, if we check the stock, okay, so T01, and I'm entering my store location. I will check the stock, what is available, right? So 1468 stock is available. So the moment once you do the PJ, right? T01 store location, pick quantity. So once we do the PJ, my stock will get updated. Right? PJ is done. You see here, it will become 1467. Right? Stock is getting updated. Okay, see, just remember this 8926 is the delivery number. My order number is, my cash sales order number is 19802, right? 19082. So now I'm trying to create the billing document. See here, 19082. System is taking the cash sales order number as a reference, okay, to create the billing document. Okay, earlier, like we used to take the delivery number as a reference to create the billing document, right? So for cash sales, okay, we'll take always order number as a reference to create the cash sales invoice or cash sales billing document. Okay, we cannot take the delivery number as a reference to create the billing document. So that is the reason I will call it as a order related bill. Okay, press enter. So 4,50,000 rupees we are going to issue to the customers. This is the invoice which you are going to issue. Right? So if you see billing document, it is a BV. Okay, BV is a billing document type. If you see here, BV is a billing document. In header, you can see BV is the billing document. So now for normal order, it was F2, right? The same way delivery number. And if I go to delivery, so delivery is a billing document type. BV is a delivery billing delivery document type. Okay. If you see here, so delivery is my billing document, delivery document type. Right. So this is a way like we can create the cash sales process in SAP. But why system is behaving like this? Okay, the same customer we have used, same material we use for normal order. It was not creating the delivery automatically, and it was taking the delivery related billing. Okay, so but when I'm creating the cash sales order, the same customer material, why system is behaving differently than previous one? Okay, previous scenario, because of controlling elements. Okay, first thing what we need to see is we'll go to sales document type settings. Okay, go to Vivo V8. Okay, it is already open. So if you see here sales document type Vivo V8 in CS billing document. Okay, so CS document, sales document category C. So that is normal order only. Only difference what you can see between normal order and this one is, if you see here, delivery document type is BV is assigned here. For normal order war, it was LF, right? Here it is BV. That is the reason system will take the delivery document type as BV always. And another difference what you can see here is immediate delivery. For normal order, the immediate delivery is blank. Here it is X. So what is X here? That means create the delivery immediately. Because of this setting only, delivery is getting created automatically for the cash sales order. Okay, for cash sales order CS, we have this setting. That is the reason delivery is creating automatically. For OR, it will be blank. So that is the reason. So delivery will not be created automatically for the normal order. Only for cash sales, it is assigned as X. So system will create the delivery immediately after saving the sales order. And another observation you can see here is order related billing document type. It is BV. Before, when we creating the normal order, the order related billing document type which you use here is F2. Right? So here it is BV. Right? Order related billing document type is BV here. So these are the main differences what we can see in the controlling elements, remaining all same as normal order. Only these changes we can see for the cash sales order. Okay, first one is what I can see here is, so delivery document type is BV and immediate delivery is X, and order related is BV. Okay, so and these are the main settings. Okay, when you're talking about the differences, we need to talk about these settings also. Okay, so we discussed about the concept. Okay, we discussed about the what are the main differences in the screen level and the settings level. We need to talk about these discussion. When someone asked for the differences, right, we need to talk about these settings also. For delivery document type, it is BV, and immediate delivery is X is activated to create the delivery automatically, and order related billing type is BV is assigned for the sales document type CS. These are the main thing we need to discuss here. And moving on to the item category. / Vivo V7, right? Transaction code. So the item category which you use for the cash sales order is BVN. BVN. So if I go to settings here, so billing relevance is B. B means order related billing. For TAN, normal order, it was delivery related billing. Here it is. So B means relevant for order related billing. Okay. For TAN, it was A, but for BVN, it is B. relevant for order related billing. That we need to understand here, right? So that is the one main important thing we need to remember here. Another thing is credit active is not activated here, because for credit for cash sales we are not required to activate the credit check. We are not required to do the credit check. So when the customer is paying the cash, what is the reason? What is the need of doing the credit check for the particular customer? Because he's paying the cash. For cash customers, will never check the credit check. Will not do the credit check, right? If you are paying the cash, what is the need of doing the credit check for the customer? So that is the reason when the customer is paying the cash for the particular item, so item level will not do any credit check here. So that is the reason it is not activated. But when you're checking about the TAN normal item category, it was activated. So whenever you create the order for a particular item is relevant for credit check, right? So that is the one thing we need to remember here. So these are the main settings in TAN. The remaining we can see same as TAN. Okay, so but here BVN, these are the main two settings we need to remember. One is billing relevance, another one is credit active is not activated. So these two settings we need to remember for the cash sales. Previously we have discussed all these settings related to TAN, right? So remaining everything same, but only thing is why system is behaving differently than regular order, because these are the two differences what we can see here. Okay, so this is about the cash sales item category settings. So schedule line category is regular only CP, so which we already know whatever the settings in there, the CP. So there is no separate discussion is required for the schedule line category CP, because it is already same schedule line category which you are using for the normal order and cash sales order also. So there is a reason it is not required to discuss it again. Okay, so that is the one thing we need to remember here. Okay, so now, okay, so this is about the cash sales order. Now coming to the rush order, the second one. So we discussed about the cash sales order. Now we will be discussing about the cash sales order. So cash sales, first we discussed about the cash sales order. Now we are going to discuss about the rush order. So what is rush order means? It's a kind of emergency order, urgent order, right? So in rush order, so customer places the order to the company, rush order, like an emergency order to the company. So company will make the delivery immediately, though customer pays later. In cash sales, customer is paying like, no, someone is missing, sorry. Okay, so customer is customer paying, here in rush order process, okay, in rush order process, customer will pay the cash, will not pay the cash. Okay, so the moment once he places the order, he'll complete the, okay, so delivery will be completed automatically, right? So complete delivery will be completed automatically. Okay, so here the rush order process, okay, so we'll create the rush order. Okay, so the sales document type which we use for the rush order is RO. Rush order. RO. RO. Okay, so that is rush order. Okay, so we'll create the sales by using VA01. The sales document type which you use for the rush order is RO. Okay, then we'll create the delivery. Delivery document type which we use here is LF. Okay, so which will be created automatically. Okay, then we have picking and PGA. We have to do it manually. And billing document. Billing document. So billing document name is F2. F2. Okay, here we will not have the cash sales invoice because customer is paying later. Okay, though company is delivering the goods immediately, but he'll be paying later. Okay, he'll be paying the it's a kind of normal order, but the only difference what you can see here is company will make the delivery immediately. Right, so we'll go to VF01. We have VL02. Right, so we have the rush order, we have the normal delivery, we have the picking and PGA, and we'll be creating the billing document, right? We have run this process. Okay, the main difference is what we can see between the cash sales order is, okay, here we use the normal order, like sales document type is RO and delivery is LF. So we'll do the normal picking and PGA. Then we'll get the billing document with reference to delivery. Okay, it's a normal billing document only, right? So these are process which we need to execute. If someone will ask you about the difference between cash sales and rush order, so what are the differences we can see here?
No invoice.
Invoice is there only. So billing document is nothing but
Oh,
invoice.
yeah.
We should
Oh.
use this specific terminology here. There is no cash sales invoice, right? So we terminology is important. So no invoice under the wrong order.
Oh,
Tell that. So we should tell that there is no cash sales invoice will be generated in the rush order process. Very good. So what is the next one? Any one of you, Chepandi.
And,
Chepandi, at least 4 or 5 differences
Yeah.
can put them in here.
yeah,
Chepandi.
here order type is RO.
Very good. Excellent. So what else?
Oh, మీ స్క్రీన్ పోయిందండి.
అవునా ఒక్క నిమిషం షేర్ చేస్తాను. ఒక్క నిమిషం. So you will see now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your delivery is done immediately, though they are not paying any immediate cash.
Okay. 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 So here that is not the difference, guys. So it is a similarity, right? So I hope I'm recording the
Here,
session, right?
Yeah, here it is. Billing document is up to.
Yeah. నేను స్క్రీన్ రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నానండి.
Yes.
అంటే రికార్డ్ అవుతుందా? నేను రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నానంటే గుర్తు రాలేదు నాకు.
Recording అవుతుంది.
Okay, very good. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So billing document type is F2 here. There it is FBV. Very good. What is the next one?
Delivery document type, it's BV there, and here it is LF.
Very good. So it's a normal order, like normal order only. Very good. So then next. What is the next?
Yes, here.
Accounting documents, I mean. So here the accounting documents will be normal accounting documents, like customer account will be debited. Customer account will be debited. And revenue account will be created. Right? Revenue account will be created. Right? So this is a process. Now what I'll do is I'll go to SAP. I'll try to create the rush order. Okay, so I'll use the sales document type is RO. Okay, so enter the customer number. So I'll enter the quantity. Right, I'll try to enter the date also, and I'll check the schedule lines to be. I want this to be delivered today, so I'll change it to today's date. Okay, so observation is item category. It's normal item category TAM, and scheduling category is regular scheduling category CP. There is no changes here. If I go to shipping tab, so again my shipping point is coming 1000 because of the sales document type settings. Let me change that one also. I'll go to VOV8. For VO8, the sales document type is RO. Here we'll change the shipping conditions. We generally have the combination of the 01. So we'll change it to 01. Save it. Right. So I'll create the Okay, so I'll go to edit and check the incompletion log. Right. So then I'll save the rush order. So delivery, no delivery is created. Why? Okay, maybe I forgot to change the delivery dates. Yes. If I go to schedule lines, I'll make it today's date. Right. So I'll check the incompletion log. The moment once you save the rush order, so delivery is getting created automatically. Right. So if you see the output, there will not be RD03 output. It's a B order confirmation. It is not the cash sales invoice, right? So order confirmation one. So order confirmation is different, and so invoice copy or cash sales invoice is different. Right. So now I'll go to change mode of delivery. VL0 I'll go to change mode of delivery. So I'll enter the store location and picked quantity, and my stock will get updated only after doing the PGA. My delivery number is 8927, ending with 8927. Now I'll create the billing document VF01. Enter the delivery number here. Okay, so we are creating the invoice, F2 invoice, right? Save it. This is how delivery is, billing document is getting created. Okay, why system is behaving differently than cash sales order? Because of controlling elements again. So if I go to sales document type RO, everything same as normal order. So delivery document type is LF as a regular order. So only difference what you can see here is immediate delivery is X. Because of this setting only, so delivery is getting created automatically. Same like cash sales order, right? In cash sales order also we have this sales document type. CS, we have this setting. So because of this setting only, so delivery is getting created automatically. So remaining everything is normal as same as normal order. So delivery type is LF, and delivery related billing type is F2, and order related billing type is F2. Right? So these are the main settings we need to know. And coming to the item category, VOV7, it is TAN only. So we already know about that TAN, right? Now we already know about our item category, right? So no need to discuss it again. So we discussed during the normal OTC process itself. And schedule line category CP, which we already know what are the settings is there in the schedule line category CP, right? So this is about the rush order. Okay, we discussed about the cash sales process, and also we discussed about the rush order process also. Okay, so these are the special sales orders which we need to remember. So you can practice these two scenarios today. So tomorrow we'll discuss about the complaints. So complaints are, there are different types of complaints which are very, very important. Okay, complaints we can see about so create memo process, create memo request. Okay, so CR or G2, we'll discuss about what is CR and what is G2. Then we'll discuss about the debit memo request, debit memo. Okay, so DR or L2. Okay, so then we have so we have other things also like returns process, returns RE. Then we have so returns, other than returns, what else we have for invoice correction request. So I'm getting one call from someone. Hello. Okay, sorry. So invoice correction request. RK. So the sales document type which you use for the invoice correction request RK. Okay. Okay. So then So then we have, so what else we have? After returns invoice collection request, we have last one, free of charge subsequent delivery, which is called as SDF. Okay, free of charge subsequently is SDF. Okay, so we'll discuss this 5 complaints in tomorrow's session. Okay, so complaints we have to complete this in tomorrow's session, but before coming to session, right, just try to complete all the videos whatever we discussed till now. At least you'll have some idea. So because tomorrow we'll try to complete all these 5, right? Right? Any questions?
ఈ రికార్డింగ్స్ అని శశాంక్ దగ్గర ఉన్నాయండి.
అవునండి, ఆల్రెడీ అప్లోడ్ చేశారండి చూడండి.
ఓకే, నేను మాట్లాడతానండి.
ఓకే, ఆల్రెడీ అప్లోడ్ చేశారు వాళ్ళు.
ఓకే అండి.
ఓకే, రైట్ అండి. సో ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్, ఎనీ వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ?
I think good.
Fine then. So message me or call me, like if you have any doubts, if you stuck somewhere. Don't wait for like till weekend. Like you can ping me anytime. Whenever I feel free, then definitely I'll reply to that. Okay.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you so much. We'll catch up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.